Welcome back to my interpretation of an AquaBat. While when I hear AquaBat, I think of a mermaid with bat powers, I am fully aware that that is probably not what the prompt was going for. But I've kind of realized most people aren't actually following the prompts. And while I really love prompts because I think they are kind of fun, they give you a challenge, they make you draw something that you normally wouldn't draw before, I'm also just getting really inspired to draw what I want to draw. So I thought that I could kind of use the prompt and turn it into my own thinking, which would be a vampire mermaid. Which also, looking at my piece now, I think the only vampire thing about her is her gothic appearance. You can't really tell she's a vampire, but you know, it's okay. I think it's kind of interesting for me personally. While a lot of my pieces, I really like doing the really pretty, colorful, like, you know, typical mermaid-esque look. My other really favorite look to draw is that gothic dark looking look. So I kind of like both sides, and since my last two mermaids, you know, they were the typical thing, I thought it would be fun to kind of change it up and give it that darker vibe. And the color scheme for this piece I really liked. I ended up desaturating a lot of the colors with gray, and I think it adds such a cool kind of somber look to the piece. And I also like that instead of like a normal ocean that a mermaid would be sitting in, it almost kind of gave me vibes of her being more so in a lake, like being at the bottom because she's got, you know, the pebbles on the ground and it has that murky look of the lake. Of course, I decided to add a coral in there at some point and ruin everything, but you know, whatever, it's fine. I also really like the colors that I picked for the mermaid herself. Red and black are one of my favorite color palettes actually. So what I ended up doing is I had her outfit and most of her tail in black, and I was going to use red as the accents. So I thought it was also going to be good to make her hair red, because originally I was going to make it black, but I thought that would be too much of, you know, one color and one tone. So I added that red, and I also added red around her eye for the makeup, along with the color of her eyes, and I think it just makes the piece really pop. And also for the red accents, I used one of my Stardust jelly roll pens, which were a lot more pigmented than I remembered, so they went on pretty, like a pretty opaque, sparkly line to do accents, and I thought it looked really cool. Overall, I'm really happy how this piece turned out, and hopefully before MerMay ends, I'll get to do some more of these kind of gothic looking pieces.